Hello everybody and welcome. Today we have the second leg of the Conference League quarter-final as we try and progress to the semi-finals, and we also need a win in the Premier League if we're to secure a Champions League place. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 15 of Where Eagles Dare as we manage Crystal Palace for the FM26 Beta Save. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you the second leg of the UEFA Conference League quarter-final against PAOK. We're on a trip to Greece for this one, but we have a 4-1 lead effectively at half-time. Let's hope we can capitalise on that as we look for a place in the semi-finals of the Conference League, and then it's a home match against West Ham in the Premier League. It's match day 33. West Ham not doing too badly. They're in 7th place, but we do need to get a win if we can in order to secure, or at least get nearer to securing that place in the what am I looking for? In the Champions League for next season. That's what I was thinking of. Table looking like this. Of course, Liverpool are champions. They're on 81. They've run away with the Premier League this season. 5 straight wins in the last 5 matches. Manchester City just ahead of us on 1 point. They've won 4 of their last 5. As you see, our form's gone a little bit awry, which is why we've ended up in 3rd place, having drawn 3 of our last 5, won the other 2. The last one, of course, was against Newcastle, who were above us, and we managed to push them down on goal difference into that 4th space. They've gone a little bit awry of late, lost 3 of their last 5, only won the other 2. But there is only a 2-point gap between us and Arsenal in 5th place, so we need to keep winning. They've won 4 of their last 5. Chelsea are in 6th. They've won 3 of their last 5 and have 54 points, so we are 4 points clear of them. And West Ham, as we mentioned, in 7th place on 52 points. They've won 2, drawn 1, lost 2 of their last 5. The other end of the table, Burnley stuck on the bottom on 19 points. They're 10 points adrift now of Wolves in 17. Sunderland are 19th on 22, and Manchester United 18th on 25, who are 4 points adrift of Wolves. But all those teams down the bottom there are in a poor run of form, and Leeds will be hoping that they can open that gap between them and Wolves a bit more today, and that is for sure. Right, let's get into it then. First match up is the match against PAOK. They play in the Super League in Greece. We had a 4-1 lead from that first match. Nketiah on 13 minutes from the penalty spot. Konstantinidis scored an equaliser on 41, 1-1 at half-time then. But we really did have to work hard to get a result out of this. Looked like we snuck it on 86 minutes when Mateta scored from a Sarr pass. But it was then 2 goals in injury time that really put the nail in their coffin for that game. And we need to do the same in this second leg and make sure we get through to that semi-final. The semi-final will be coming up a fortnight from the date of this one, if we are to get through. If we have a quick look at the calendar, it's not in there. There it is, the semi-final. I presume that's the first leg. Semi-final. Semi-final second leg is a week later, and then the final is down there on the 27th. So that's how we're going for the minute. Obviously, that will determine what our episode history looks like going forward. But let's get into it right now and see how we can get on against PAOK in Greece. And this is how we line up for this second leg against PAOK. Henderson is in goal. It's Mitchell, Richards, Lacroix, Manoir, Kamada and Wharton in midfield. Nketiah, Sarr and Pino as our attacking midfield. And Mateta starts up front, and that is pretty much, I think I did mention in one of the last episode games, that should be our starting lineup, with Sarr in the middle, Nketiah out on the left and Mateta up front. When we've lined up like that towards the end of games in the last two matches, we seem to have done quite well. So we're going to start like that today, and the bench looks like this. It's Benitez, Guy, Hughes, Canvot, Uche, Doucouré, Esse, Lerma, Yarami, Guy, Kapora and Riyadh. And here we are in Greece against PAOK. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. We are playing our usual formation. Again, 4-2-3-1. 4-1 after the first leg. We just need to make sure we don't capitulate on that 3-goal lead as the teams come out onto the pitch. PAOK playing in their black and white stripes. We're playing in our usual home kit. I should have checked to see what the temperature was. I didn't do that. I think it may tell us on the what's it screens. I don't know. We'll see. And the game is underway, and we've kicked off. Lacroix on the ball. Monnois. Pino. Sarr. Mitchell heads it back in, but it's cleared. Constantinitis, who scored in the first leg. And the highlight is continuing. And 12 minutes in, Kenny with a throw-in for PAOK. Pino and a shot from distance. I don't know who that was from, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. This looks like it may be a corner. It is. Zavikovic with the corner. Swung in. And it's gone wide. Chances at either end. A free kick is coming here. And it's Zavikovic again. This one swung in. And Henderson saves it. And Mitchell wins the ball. Mateta. Nketiah. Pretty even Stevens in the first half hour. We've not been dominant. Mateta on the ball, but he's hanging around and lost the ball. They get a goal back here. They could get their tails up. Kenny comes down this wing. And he's got Mitchell out here. It's crossed in. And they have. And Gia Koukamakis gets them one back. It's 4-2 on aggregate and not what we wanted. Swung in. And who was that? That's Manus. A bit of a mismatch there. And Henderson not getting there this time. And they're on the ball again. And they get another one back. We are in trouble. Kenny. And, oh, man. Really need to get hold of this ball. And the chances early in the first half, in this first half, really have come back to haunt us. It's gone for a corner. And they're still on the ball, and we still have chances that we've not taken. It's frustrating as much as anything else, and Henderson making the save again, and yet another corner. And we're going to see the corner. Let's hope it's not bad news. Zafaris with the corner. It's headed away, though, at the near post. But it's come back. It's recycled. It's not clear. And it's gone out. Not a penalty, though. And another corner. And we're going to see the corner again. Zafaris caused trouble last time. This time it's headed over the top. Henderson with the goal kick. 40 minutes on the clock. This one out to Mitchell. It'd be good to restore that 3-goal lead. Nketiah, Mitchell pulls it back. Kamada crosses it in. It's gone for a corner. We will see the corner. Kamada with the corner. Let's make this a good one. Back post. It's headed away and it's gone for a throw-in. Manus throws it in Wharton and it's Mateta putting it away. 7th goal in 10 matches. And, well, we are back and we have 3-goal lead once again. It's been hard work. Wharton heading it on and Mateta poking it past the goalkeeper. .42 minutes on clock. Manus forward to Pino. Pino inside of Wharton. Wharton to Sarr. Sarr finds Mateta. Back to Sarr. Manus. Wharton. Manus comes forward on one of his marauding runs. Mateta just slightly off target this time. 2 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. And it's all over. And we're level at half-time. Gikomukes after 26. Mateta after 41. Levelling it. We did have a lot of that first half. 49% of the possession against their 51. We had 10 shots, 3 on target, but they've had 14 shots, 7 on target. You can see who's bringing the game to us. 1.72 for them, 1.40 for us. We need to hang on in there, and we're lucky, I think, in one respect. We're on terms at half-time. And we've made one change at half-time. Yarami is on for Yarami Pino. And Yarami is on the ball. Manus, Kamada back to Manus. Kamada and Manus working together, but they're not making much ground here. Manus, foot on the ball. Mateta, Nketiah. Mateta tries a shot, but didn't get it away. Wharton, it's all very close here, defending very well. Wharton has a shot. It's come back off the woodwork, I think. And they are going to counter. I need to try and win this ball back. Goes out wide to Taylor. Patricio winning that ball. It was a bit of a strange highlight to start. Patricio launches a long one forward. Richards is underneath it. Kamada, Wharton, Kamada, Mateta back heels it to Kamada. Mitchell fires one into space, but it's run out too far forward. And we're closing on 17 minutes, so we've left it a little bit longer than what we normally do. And we've going to have a look and see about some more changes. Nketiah, he's not played badly out there. It's probably not been brilliant by any chalk of the imagination. Just deciding what to do. Mateta's had a good game. I don't want to make changes for change's sake. I think it's sort of tiredness really more than anything. Do we change Nketiah for SA? Is SA better on? SA can play on that left side. Perhaps we'll take Nketiah off and bring on SA just to change things up a little bit. But otherwise, that is, for now, our only change. When you go and make an impact in the time left, he's looked happy about that. Let's see what Eche can do. Nearly 80 minutes on the clock. Just thinking about making our final changes with just 10 minutes plus added time to go. I'd like to think that we have secured this. Never, never. But if they get one back here now, tails could be up. And they have got one back. And Gikumukis again scoring 2 in this game. 3-5 or 5-3 on aggregate. 2-1 on the night. And it was a question of VAR was checking it. But I think it was safe. Yeah, he was onside. Let's make those changes then. I need to shore everything up. Mitchell is tired, so Mitchell's going to be replaced. Who have we got? I'm thinking Richards. And what we'll do is, have we got Canvot? We'll bring Canvot on for, and then we'll move Richards over into that left side. Canvot in the middle. Just resting Will Hughes, Decure, Lerma is going to come on for Wharton. And Sar's had a good game, but I think we're going to move him. Or are we now? We've changed those 2 wide players. Do we take Sar off and bring on Uche? I think we do. Give him a rest. And they are our 5 changes. Everything is done. We've now got to see the game out. Team talk is going to be, there's not a lot of time left, but I trust you to make an impact. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. With just 3 minutes of normal time left, we're going to go balanced. Any heroics. We're going to lose this game though. 3 minutes of added time. And we've done a job. The lead after the first leg was enough, and we have secured a semi-final place, even though we have lost on the night to PAOK. We really had dominated that in the second half, as you'll see. 58% of the possession against their 42. 19 shots, only 6 on target though. They had 19 shots, 9 on target, 2.46 against our 1.97. But we are through to the semi-final. Who will we face? And this is how the rest of the results went on the evening. We succumbed to a 2-1 loss on the night, but 5-3 victors on aggregate. Salzburg 3-2 victors over Rapid Vienna in an all-Austrian quarter-final. Salzburg 1-1 on the night, but securing that advancement by the 2-0 by the 2-goal lead in the first leg, of course. 2-1 lead after the first leg. Florentina 4-2 over Rijeka of Croatia, and they will progress. And on our side of the draw, it's Vallecano, and it's not Valencia. They are a side, Vallecano. 2-1 victors over Victoria Pizan. 4-2 on aggregate. 2-1 in both games. Sergio Camelo, 68 and 73 minutes after they were behind by Kabongo on 51, which means that the next round over here, you will see the semi-final lineup is this. We will play Vallecano. We are away in the first leg, so we have an advantage. We know what we need to do when we come back to Selhurts Park. Salzburg will play Florentina, which means that if we can get past Vallecano, a final against either Salzburg or Fiorentina, and we will look forward to that. But it does mean that we've got stuck on this screen. No, we're out of it. Thank goodness for that. I was beginning to wonder whether we were stuck for a minute. It does mean that our next episode, we will come back. So I think the run of episodes depend on the final. Final will fall in at the end. Let's just check the calendar. I think the final falls in at the end of May. It is the 27th of May. So it's beyond the end of the season. So I think as our episodes are going to go is we will come back for Liverpool and Vallecano first leg in the next episode. Then it will be Vallecano, and it'll either be Bournemouth and Vallecano or Vallecano and Everton. That's all said and done. It is 3 days to the game against West Ham in the Premier League, match day 33. I'll be back on match day. In today's game, we face West Ham, currently 7th in the table. They've won 2, drawn 1 and lost 2 of their last 5. When we played them before, if we go into the right screen, Mark, when we played them before, we beat them at their place by 2 goals to 1 last time out. It was Sarr on 20 minutes after Paqueta had taken the lead on 18. Adam Wharton on 43. 2-1 at half-time. 2-1 the final score. So a similar result today would be rather good. And this is the team that faces West Ham in this Premier League match day 33. Henderson continues in goal. It's Mitchell, Gay, who is back in a central defence. Lacroix and Richards moves over to the right wing-back position. He's had a right whinge that he hasn't getting game time, albeit I've played him quite a lot just recently. And also the squad are up in arms because I've not placated it, give him the game time, which is rubbish. I think there's a bug in the game there. Anyway, he gets a start out on the right with Manus being suspended. It's Kamada and Wharton in midfield. Sarr is on the left today. Nketiah playing in the number 10 role. Pino out on the right. Mateta continues to lead the attack up front. The bench looking like this. It's Benitez, Guy, Riyad, Kamvot, Uche, Doucouré, Esse, Lerma, Riarami making up the bench. Here we are back at Selhurts Park playing our 4-2-3-1 today. And at West Ham also playing a 4-2-3-1 with defensive midfielders. Bowen leading the attack. West Ham in 7th. We are in 3rd. And the team's coming out on to the pitch. West Ham playing in white tops, grey shorts. We're playing in our usual home kit. And Mateta getting the game underway. Mitchell. 20 minutes in, we get a highlight, and I'm not sure who that was robbed there. It was Sarr who's picked up a yellow card, and he was pickpocketed. Igor, Walker-Peters, Paqueta, and this one in for Bowen. Bowen's hit the post, and Mitchell gets rid out to Pino on this wing. Pino round his man. Inside to Nketiah. We're on a counter. Wharton, Kamada, Lacroix, Gahey. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell. Sarr's inside. I'm not sure why, but Mitchell's out there. Mitchell needs to get this ball in if he can, but Kamada also picked up a yellow card. Crossed in, but it's a tame shot through to Hermansen in the West Ham goal. Looks like the highlight's going to continue. This one launched long, and Gahey bringing it down. Out to Richards. Pino. Richards. Thought he was going to let that go out for a minute. Wharton was a bit behind him. To Richards. Just crossed the ball in, man. Plays it in, but Nketiah's crossed in, and it's gone in. Got a deflection. And Wharton scores. Ismaila Sarr set him up. And we take a lead on 22 minutes. Richards finds Nketiah. Pino. Sarr just tees up Wharton. And in fact, I thought he got a deflection. I don't think he did, actually. And Bowen getting us underway again. Always ominous when we get a restart. Pino brings down his man, Walker Peters. It's going to be a free kick. As I say, it's always ominous when you get a restart highlight in the fact that potentially could mean there's a goal coming. Mavropanos and cut out by Nketiah. Let's hope it's in our favour. Nketiah tried to create Mateta back off the woodwork. And West Ham have got away with one there. Lacroix. Gay. A throw in, I think. Mitchell with the throw in. Throws it to Lacroix. Lacroix comes forward. Pino! Number 2. Adam Wharton has scored one and provided one. And we go 2 up on 28 minutes. Lacroix backheels it to Wharton. Wharton puts it into space for Pino. And Pino side foots it into the side netting beyond Hermison in the West Ham goal. And the ball through, defending Lacroix. Lacroix fires one forward. Nketiah heads it down to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Sarr, who is out wide for a change. Wharton, Nketiah, Mateta, Wharton, back out to Mitchell. Mitchell now comes forward, drops his shoulder. Oh, it's off the woodwork. And I think that was Pino again. It was Pino, back off the woodwork. Kamada, Mitchell crossed it in. It's headed away by Walker Peters. And Paqueta comes on a counter-attack. Kamada. And Wharton was a bit tight there, and Wharton got pickpocketed. Pino, who's having a good game. Wharton. Richards. Kamada not finding a way through. Couldn't get a shot away. Richards into space for Pino. Pino now decides not to cross it. Wharton straight at the goalkeeper, who makes a save. We are going to see the corner. Wharton waving at his players and headed away and into touch on the far side. 2 minutes of injury time, and we are in that injury time. Headed on. Kamada brings it down. Richards. Nketiah. Wharton couldn't find a way through. The ball's pumped upfield. Gahey's there. Must be on the stroke of half time. Lacroix. Pino. Pino backtracks. Ooh, Mitchell heads it forward to Sarr. Sarr, what's he going to do with this? He's questioning whether it's a penalty right at the end of this first half. We're in the 3rd minute of 2 added on. No penalty. It was outside. And I presume it's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the area. And we're not going to see it anyway. 2-0 lead then at half-time. Wharton after 22. Wharton the supplier on 27 for Jeremy Pino, who's having a good game out on the right-hand side. And it looks like Mateta's picked up a knock as well, which we need to assess at half-time. Good first half, 57% of the possession against their 43. 10 shots, 6 on target. They've had 4 shots, nothing on target. We're on 0.99 on the XG. They're 0.33 at half-time. We're looking good. So we are going to make a change at half-time because of that injury to Mateta. It's a potential foot injury. So our change is Nketiah is going to go up front. Sarr has moved in to the number 10 slot. Jeremy comes on for Mateta. And they are our changes at half-time. And Bowen gets the second half underway for West Ham, and we get our first highlight of the second half, 61 minutes in. A bit of defensive work. Wharton out to Pino. Pino to Sarr. Sarr, he's been tripped, but nothing given. And Bowen is away. Bowen chips the goalkeeper and puts it away, and they've got a goal back. on 62 minutes, 63 minutes. And we've been caught. Bowen through the two central defenders. And Henderson off his line is chipped. And we're going to see a highlight from the start again. And we've lost the ball. And this is dangerous. But Kamada wins it back. Sarr. I've not berated anybody yet, but we might in a minute. Lacroix. Pino inside to Wharton. Wharton to Sarr. Sarr's been pitched again. And that's what happened last time. And we don't want them to get two back in quick succession around a man. And we're in trouble here. What's going on? Two up and we're capitulating. Henderson this time managing to punch it over. Wan-Bissaka with a throw in. 73 minutes on the clock. Mitchell heads it back to Henderson. Looked a bit suspicious for a minute. That wasn't going to be a mistake goal. Cut out by Wharton in midfield. Wharton gets it through to Nketiah. Nketiah to Yaremi. Yaremi puts it away. And we take a 2-goal lead again. 3-1 on 74 minutes. Wharton winning that ball in midfield twice. Nketiah seeing the run of Yaremi. Puts it between the central defenders. Yaremi runs onto it. Hits it first time. And Harmison is beaten. With 75 on the clock, having got that second goal, we're going to have a look at some changes. There are some tired legs out there after the game in midweek. Mitchell is tired, and I am thinking that possibly what we do is we bring on Guy and we switch Richards and Guy over. That's one change. The other change, tired legs, is Wharton. So Lerma will come on for him. Do we make any other changes at this juncture in time? I don't think we do. I think we'll stick with that. We'll tell the team that there's not a lot of time left, but I trust you to go out there and make a difference. And with 85 minutes on the clock, no more happenings in between. Richards is now tired. So we are going to bring on Riyadh, who can play on that left side. 1, 2, is that our 4? We've got one change left, I think. Kamada is also tired in midfield, and he's picked up a yellow card. So we will take him off, Kamada, and we will bring on Doucouré in that midfield. They are all our changes. We are on 85 minutes. I'm not going to say. The last time I said about seeing the game out, we went all a bit wonky. So I just trust you to make a difference is what we're going to say. And we're going into injury time with a 2-goal lead. And I think we'll be all right. Only 3 minutes. We're going to go balanced. Just see the game out now. And it is all over. It's a 3-1 win against West Ham United. Back to winning ways. Wharton on 22. Pino on 27. Jeremy Bowen on 63, making it look a bit squeaky. But Jeremy on 74, making it all good again. And we have done reasonably well. 54% of the possession against their 46. 19 shots, 11 on target. They only need 11 shots and 3 on target. We had 1.84 against their 0.73 on the XG. Let's see where that leaves us in the table. Well, we start with the good news is that Mateta has only picked up a bruised ankle. He's been out for a day and we'll be back for the next match in 4 days against Liverpool. So join us for that. What we wanted was the other results. Monday games have been played. Newcastle have beaten Bournemouth by a 1-0. Tonali on 38 minutes. The rest of Sunday's games, Villa and Sunderland a 1-1 draw. Nottingham Forest and Burnley 1-1. Manchester City and Arsenal also playing out a 1-1 draw. The table then at the end of the episode looks like this. Liverpool are top on 84. We are second on 61, still on equal points to Newcastle, but just still ahead of them on goal difference. Manchester City dropped down into fourth on 60 points, 1 point behind us. 4-point gap between us and Arsenal now in fifth. And what did I say? 4 points. So 8 points, 7-point gap between us and Chelsea, I think it is. If I work that out, 6, 7, 8-point gap. 7-point gap. I don't know. My brain's not working today. Down the other end of the table, Burnley on the bottom on 20 points. They are 9 points adrift of Wolves in the safety position. And Manchester United on 28, just 1 point. And Sunderland on 23, also down there. So it's a lot to play for. We will come back. We're going to have Liverpool in the next episode. Our history against them is not particularly good. We lost 4-1 and 4-3 in the 2 games that we've played them against them. Going to come back for that. And our first leg of the Conference League semi-final against Vallecano. Can we get a progress, come back to Selhurts Park and try and get a result in the episode after that? I hope so. Join me for that. If you've been and enjoyed today's episode, though, leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of Where Eagles Dare as they are released. The new episodes of Where Eagles Dare released every Monday and Thursday. 4:15 p.m. is the time. Best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on this channel is follow me on X at JustOffside2. Don't forget our other series, To Be a Legend, which is out tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. At the same time. And you can watch that if you want something else to watch. It's going down quite well at the moment, so it's a good series to watch. We will be back with Where Eagles Dare on Monday at the usual time. It's Christmas week next week, so things are a little bit different. I will explain on Monday how we're going to work instead of Thursday's episode, which is Christmas Day. I think we will have it on Christmas Eve. So there you go. And there'll be a little bit of Boxing Day fun for you with To Be a Legend. So join me next week, episode 17. Until then, have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget the other series. Goodbye.